everyone, Count Zero here. I'm doing something a little different and putting out a video beyond my usual schedule as a sort of holiday greeting. We'll talk about what's gone on with the show over the past year and what will be happening in the year to come, focusing on 5 things from the past year that have kind of affected the show and what impact those things have. As with most of my lists, these are in no particular order. Number 5, the copyright strike. I've talked about this a little bit in passing, and I'll get a little more in depth here. Well, this year I got a takedown notice on one of my videos, specifically my review of Wrestle Kingdom number 1 from New Japan Pro Wrestling. On the one hand, maybe I should be a little flattered that they paid attention. They did not take monetization on the video, in part because Warner Music took my monetization on the video, because that's one of the videos I did when I was using Masters of the Universe by Hawkwind as my theme music. As I don't have an attorney to fight the potential legal claim that could come up were I to challenge their takedown notice, I let this stand. However, this meant that I could not set my videos to unlisted. I can't let my, this has meant that I could not set my videos to unlisted, so I couldn't let my Patreon backers watch videos in advance, and I could not upload videos longer than 15 minutes. This puts a grip into doing Let's Plays, particularly of RPGs, and is maybe doing gun-shy film reviews, aside from films where the distributor has had a fairly good track record of supporting film criticism, like, for example, the Criterion Collection, or films where I've gotten a copy in advance. If you've been watching recently, you've noticed that this has led to me splitting my episodes of the Nintendo Power Retrospectives into 2 chunks, and this has dropped my viewership figure some, from about 70 to 100 views on average for episodes of Nintendo Power Retrospectives to about 45 views for each half. It's something of a nuisance for me, but even more, it's a nuisance for you, the viewer, and I apologize for this. But I admit there's not much I can do to fix it for now. That said, this has also led to me experimenting more on how to make my videos a little more tightly edited and more tightly paced. I've got an upcoming review I'm putting together of Dragon Age 2, where I'm going to be returning into my more plot-focused review style, and we'll kind of see how this shakes out with doing a plot-focused video game review, particularly of a long RPG, with the restrictions I have at the moment. I've also considered doing Let's Plays on a Daily Motion channel instead of on a YouTube channel. My only real reason for not doing that is I don't want to keep bouncing you, my viewers, between Daily Motion and YouTube channels. If I do another Let's Play and start putting it up on Daily Motion, I will do an announcement video on this channel letting you know what's going on. Number 4, Adventures in Streaming, the little-known, seldom-viewed sequel to Adventures in Babysitting. So I've done a lot of live streams over the past year, from streaming Dragon Age 2, with the footage from that being used in my Let's Play, to taking part in this past year's Extra Life. I've gotten a few views on Twitch, but not many. The fact that Twitch doesn't allow for an archive, or at least much of an archive, doesn't help either, because it's one thing to just capture gameplay footage, another thing to stream it, and even more so when you don't have many viewers, which is one of the things I've encountered. I'm considering this coming year to continue streaming, but possibly either through a channel on Hitbox instead of Twitch, and I do want to get some Let's Play videos out first to kind of help get a better idea of what you are interested in seeing me stream and play, do commentary on. So when that next Let's Play starts up, please feel free to post in the comments if you're enjoying it, and if you want me to just keep doing stuff like that, or if there's something else you want me to do a Let's Play of. Hell, if you have something in particular you'd like to see me do a Let's Play of, please post in the comments. Number 3, I found out the Logitech Capture app existed. After a downer and a mediocre thing, let's step things up. Now, you may notice that my screen is wider. Nice widescreen 16:9 image. In the past, I've been using a program called Debut Video Capture to record footage of me for the show. This is because I'm operating off a webcam and because I'm working on a $1.95 and a ham sandwich budget. Then I discovered that Logitech, who makes the webcam I use to record the show, has a capture app and it records in HD, which means at long last I can record video at 720p. Video of me. It's on at a nice 60 or 30 frames per second, but I think that's a limitation of the webcam. A new webcam or even proper camera would fix that problem, but still, it's a step up. It's a better viewing experience for you, and gets a nice widescreen image for me to work with while editing. Number 2, I have graduated from college. I now have my bachelor's degree in information technology from the Oregon Institute of Technology. I've did a little video on this before, but worth mentioning again. This means for the show is I no longer have to juggle time spent on the show with time spent on coursework. Also meaning that when I am employed, I can spend my off time working on the show, either through direct stuff like recording videos, or stuff that's remotely related like reading works for review, watching movies, playing video games, that sort of thing. And also when I'm not employed, that means I can put my time that's not spent looking for work into building up a buffer. What does this mean for you? This means that it means for certain that every week on Wednesday at 6 a.m. Pacific time or 6 a.m. and 6:30 when I'm putting out 2-part episodes, there will be a new episode of the show without interruption. Further, you won't be getting those long stretches that I had in the past where there was no content coming out because I had a big project going on or lots of schoolwork or balancing schoolwork and a job or that sort of thing. There's a nice big buffer built, and when I'm not building the buffer, I am maintaining its length. If a life issue does come up where I can't work on the show stuff for a few weeks, I've got room to deal with that before the content runs out. And if I need to slow down my production rate to 1 a week, I'm only slowing down by how much the buffer grows or whether the buffer grows or stays the same size. As things stand, as of this recording, I'm good through December and I'm getting into January. I'd love to have a whole year buffered out in advance, but you can only produce so many videos at once unless you're Jamie Madrox. And number 1, this is kind of the biggie. I am now part of the console explosion. You may have seen the bumpers at the beginning of my videos for Nintendo Power Retrospectives or breaking it all down, but this is probably one of the biggest things that's happened to me as a video producer. Being picked up by the console explosion. This is big because, well, in the past, when I've been outside promoting my videos, it's either posting them on Tumblr or social media or posting them in the user-submitted videos section for Retroware, which is great for Nintendo Power Retrospectives and only for that. For Console Explosion, all my stuff is going on there. If you are watching this video on Console Explosion right now or linked to it through their channel, hello, welcome to the channel. And please check out, and if you're just watching this through my channel, please check out the other stuff. There'll be a link below in the show notes to a selection of holiday videos from all the other members of the site. There are some really, really great people on there, and there are some great videos. You should really check out their stuff. I think you'll enjoy it. Subscribe to their channels as well. So to wrap this up, I wish all of you and yours a safe and happy holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Solstice, or Festivus, and also all have a safe and happy New Year. I look forward to seeing all of you watching these videos and posting in the comments and liking and maybe even at conventions in the year to come. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.